New details about the Avengers Doomsday trailer have leaked, and it's simply incredible. Finally, a new video on Marvel. It's nice because the least we can say is that at the moment, well, the news is extremely calm on the side of this universe. But you know what they say, in general, before a big storm, there is always a moment of calm. And here we are in this moment of calm. But then, what is the storm coming? Well, the storm is the Avengers Doomsday trailer. You know it. It's been a while now that we know, at least that we suppose, according to very reliable rumors of Daniel RPK, that an Avengers Doomsday trailer should land for the month of December. And yes, a trailer for Doomsday before even the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day, although Brand New Day will be released months before the Doomsday movie. But Doomsday is clearly the biggest bet of Marvel Studios, a movie that costs a lot and a movie that really has to do well at the box office, the Avengers Gathering. Something important that has to re-gild the coat of arms of Marvel Studios, something that has to give back to the public the desire to follow this universe. This trailer would therefore be expected at the same time as the release of the movie Avatar: Fire and Ash, since it should be released in theaters at the same time just before this movie, thus allowing viewers who will go to see Avatar to discover a first glimpse of Avengers Doomsday. And honestly, they don't take too many risks, since Avatar is a movie that will probably hit the box office. Well, according to Finchlet, we would have details on this new Doomsday trailer. And be careful, it would really not be a simple preview, but a real first trailer, if you knew how much my hype is present. Film Shred especially gave information on Dr. Doom in the trailer, but I think you'll really like it. Before we start, don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel, to leave a thumb, and to activate the bell. You can also tell me in the comments if you expect or not this Avengers Doomsday trailer, or if there is really no hype on your side. Well, clearly, when I say that some have no hype, it's because I know that some have no hype. I know very well that the choice to bring Robert Downey Jr. and Dr. Doom was at the beginning, in any case, very, very inclining. It was really 50-50. 50% of the people were totally against this decision. I was also very skeptical, but I must admit now that the hype is too present. But a choice that is still fair if it is well treated, and a choice that will bring Marvel fans from the first hour back to the theater. And this trailer, well, would really focus on the character of Dr. Doom. A simple reason: Avengers Doomsday. The movie, like Infinity War, which really focused on Thanos as the main character, will really focus on the character of Dr. Doom and the Russo brothers, who make this double Avengers movie. Whether it's Doomsday or Secret Wars, just as they were able to make Infinity War and Endgame, are very strong for that. To bring us an antagonist who is not all white or all black, but who is a little grayer, and who precisely really allows viewers to attach themselves to him. As said, the Avengers Doomsday teaser would be much more than a simple preview. It would reveal major elements of the film, especially around Dr. Doom. The teaser would reveal that Victor Von Doom needs his armor constantly because his body would be entirely broken. A much more tragic and much more monstrous approach of the character. And in my opinion, the whole quest of Victor Von Doom, in addition to taking control of the multiverse, will be to find a body in working order. So expect to see a Robert Downey Jr. visibly who will be very, very ugly, and that we may recognize just barely. It would be reassuring. That would mean that we will probably have his mask for a long time during the film, and I hope it will really be the case, because what is clearly one of the strengths of the character of Victor Von Doom, well, it's his iconic armor. And besides, you may have missed it, but we already had the right, a few weeks ago, to the first visual of Dr. Doom in this Avengers movie. A visual that clearly convinced everyone. A costume that is really beautiful. He would be described as a universal monster, like Eric in the Phantom of the Opera. A mix of power, pain, but also loneliness. Another parallel, if you don't really see this type of monster there, take Darth Vader. Well, it would be a little consistent with Darth Vader, where Anakin Skywalker is constantly forced to stay in his armor since he is gravely injured underneath, that he has parts of his body that are downright missing, or others that are downright destroyed, or others that are downright very burned. And I hope this film will still offer us flashbacks, because we'll have to know why precisely Victor Von Doom got there. We will also see a lot of images of Dr. Doom in action. So confirming that the character, who is played by Robert Downey Jr., will be at the center of the story, the teaser would therefore be tied to the release of Avatar: Fire and Ash in theaters. As said, a trailer that will therefore truly focus on the character of Dr. Doom. But of course we know there will also be other surprises. Already all the casting that is planned, a casting that according to some rumors, especially of NRPK, would indeed be the main casting of the film. I'm talking about the casting that was revealed a few months ago in this famous Live at Home. For a while we really expected to have another live of this type of live that will probably never come, because the other actors who will be present in this film will be actors who will be largely kept as surprises. We think, for example, of Tobey Maguire, because we know that Tobey Maguire shot scenes in the City of London. And in the City of London, Spider-Man Brand New Day was shot, and also Avengers Doomsday, so he will probably appear in one of these two films. But I would look much more for Avengers Doomsday. And according to a rumor of a script that came out a while ago, but to be taken with big tweezers, Tobey Maguire would be involved in a very important fight in the final, a fight that would take place at the TBA. According to this sequence of scenarios, there are also other characters who would be involved in this plot. We think, for example, of the character of Elektra, who was not present at the casting. I'm talking about Elektra, Jennifer Garner version, not Elektra Elodie Young. My biggest question about Doomsday trailers and communication is to know if they will put Steve Rogers in the trailer, because Steve Rogers is still a very big selling point. This Doomsday film is the return of the iconic trio of Marvel, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. In any case, the actors, Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. Chris Evans, the great return of Captain America. And we are not talking about a variant of Captain America, but indeed of Captain America that we have always known until today. And clearly, it would be stupid of Marvel to deprive itself of his return, especially that we know he is officially back according to Deadline, and we know that he shot important scenes with Loki. And in addition, according to the leak of scenarios, he would be involved in a very big final fight at the end of the film against Dr. Doom. I already told you, I really speculate that Chris Evans does not mark a return only for Doomsday and Secret Wars, but that he is definitely back in his role of Steve Rogers. His career has been going well in recent years, and Marvel has made an observation. Introducing new characters, whether popular or not, does not work anymore. What works today is nostalgia. It's bringing back actors who have shown to this day, and in all honesty, I really have the impression that Marvel will still play on it. It's not for nothing that Deadpool and Wolverine is one of the biggest hits of recent years. Anyway, a little video, but which is very pleasant. Do not hesitate to tell me what you thought about it in the comments, and we'll see you very soon in New York.